Because for me, like cold baths, it's like going from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, that's why it's awesome.
But like, I prefer it to be less extreme because one thing I do like is cold showers. Cold showers is amazing. Not in the winter, but if it's like a fucking hot summer's day, this is like every Southeast Asian, right?
How cold though?
Huh?
How cold are we talking?
Because cold can be like 30 or cold can be like 10.
Oh, like
I couldn't do it.
Celsius.
Like for me, it's like there's a perfect point for me. Like even in the summer in Japan, where I'm like, okay, I don't want to take a hot shower because that's
so
disgusting. But like
so
20 is like perfect
so it's
for me.
not like ice cold, but it's kind of like tap water.
Lukewarm.
Let's say you open the tap water, right? And it's just
That's like 10.
So yeah, about 10. That's to me is like a cold shower, right? Not ice cold, but just still cold. It's like unheated, I guess, unheated water, but not chilled, if that makes sense.
Lukewarm.
So what about the cold bath you don't like? Because those cold baths are around 10 to 15 as well normally. Sometimes it's colder depending on where you are.
Yeah.
What do you not like about that, but like about the cold shower?
Cold shower, I like the fact that you're not dunking yourself in it. It's kind of like you can kind of like get acclimated to it a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's why you put the pinky and then the foot and then the leg and then the pee-pee and then the body.
Yeah, because like to me, a cold bath is just like too much all at once, right? It's just not a pleasant experience, right? I don't know. Do you find it a pleasant experience? Or
I like it a lot now. Yeah, I really like it now. At first, it was kind of tough.
Yeah,
but now that I love doing it, it's the thing I gun for whenever I see it.
I think the video will be out by the time this episode's out, but I recently went to go do like the cryotherapy thing.
Oh yeah.
You know, when you like put yourself in that like machine with the liquid nitrogen, they blast you with the liquid nitrogen.
Oh yeah, how was that?
For 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It was horrible. But it was like, it was like a reverse sauna, if you think about it. It's like, instead of you're getting blasted by like, 80, 90 degrees, it's like 110, 130. And it's like, I felt it was shit while you were in it, but the moment you walk out and you're like, you sit in front of what they call a red light, it's not a heater. It's just, you trick the brain into looking at a red light and thinking that it's warm, but there's no heat rate.
Well, your body's going to heat up naturally.
Yeah.
So
and like that natural progression of like heating myself up again, I was like, okay, now I can see why this feels good.
No,
Would I do it again? No.
I'll tell you what the perfect balance was for me in terms of like the nice feeling going from hot to cold. Remember that ski resort we went to earlier this year? And it was like deep in winter. We went to the outside onsen. Fucking freezing outside. It was really windy.
Yes.
So what you do is you dunk your body into the onsen, get a bit toasty, and then you just stand up. And you just I've never felt free in my life just standing fucking naked with the fucking ice cold wind blowing on my body.
So to explain how cold it was, if you were sitting in there and you didn't like wet your hair constantly, it would freeze. Like your hair would actually turn solid.
It was averaging about minus 10 Celsius.
Yeah, so we were in the bath in the onsen,
which is about 43, 44.
Even though we were sitting in this onsen, which was bath temperature, our hair would be frozen. Our hair would be completely frozen.
My favorite thing about it, which is kind of weird, is like, how you said you felt like powerful, like standing up. Yeah, I felt more powerful because like you stand upright and your body is just like the hot air is just turning into like vapor in the air as well. So it's like, ooh, it's like Gear 2.
Yeah.
It's like, is this how Luffy feels? It's like Gear 2nd, bro.
I don't know what that is. Don't spoil that for me.
Oh my god, this
fucking
is
steaming.
Oh my god, this is epic. I love it. But now I'm cold.
Holy fuck.
I think,
holy fuck, that body is absurd.
I think having a cold shower or a cold bath is very good for blood pressure. I think, correct? I believe so.
Yeah.
Something like
I think
that.
that's why a
Supposed
lot
to
of
be.
people in like Nordic countries or like Iceland, because they tend to have cold showers or do the cold dunk run in the river or some shit.
The dunk run.
I can't remember what it is. They tend to have better blood pressure than a lot of other countries. It's interesting. I don't know. I definitely feel so much more relaxed and like, I don't know, the next day I feel amazing after I do it every time. During the cycling thing that I did with Chris, I was like 1 or 2 of the days there was a sauna and it was like a relief. It was like God tier. I felt so ready the next day. It was awesome.
I totally get it. Like, and I know that like, again, there is like, properly scientifically backed, health benefits to doing saunas and ice baths and stuff like that.
Though, the first time.
But like, I know that, but it's like, I still don't really want to do it.
I understand. I never like
think it
argued
feels good.
against
I
that.
don't care about the health benefits.
Yeah.
This is like me eating salad because I think it tastes good, and then I'm like, oh, actually, it is really good for you. It's like, okay, and
I understand, I understand that, and I know
Yeah.
that. I'm just saying, I just don't find it a pleasant experience, so I don't normally want to do it.
I'm dragging you next time.
I would do it. Well, I would do it. I would do it. I'd be more inclined to do it if there were other people.
Yeah, because I've been in
It's
saunas.
very fun with your friends.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like, your dick is fucking tiny.
Because okay, here's
Like a little tic tac.
here's like every sauna experience like I've ever had, right?
Sure.
Which is a bunch of mates convinced me to go to the sauna because like, yeah, we're gonna chill in there, hang out, and I'm like, oh fuck, here we go again.
What do you mean, here we go again?
Here we go again.
That's
Okay.
me. It's probably me dragging you to this thing.
And so, you go in the sauna, I sit down, instantly my ass is way too fucking hot. It feels like it's fucking searing. And everyone's having a nice conversation. And I'm like fighting for my life right now. I'm like, everyone's like, yeah, this feels so good, right? I'm like,
wait, it's your ass that's the like reacts first? For me, it's like my lungs feel like they're on fire.
oh, my lungs as well.
Yeah.
Oh, so you breathe through your mouth.
Your mouth,
Yeah.
But it's still
You breathe through your mouth and you're
It's
just like
still going into your
like
lungs.
every breath of mine hurts. You sit down, but your ass is searing, and it's just like, oh, God, I'm so fucking hot. I can barely
That's why you
think
talk.
right
You
now.
talk to distract yourself, not to think about
You
it.
know what it is? I don't even think it's the heat that I don't like about saunas. I just don't like sweating.
No, but that's right. No, that's the good part about it, though.
Yeah, I know. I know that's the good part, but I feel gross when I sweat.
Yeah.
So I think that's the part I don't like about saunas is that it's not even the heat that's the
But
issue.
you're about to go back in like
Yeah.
a bath or something, right?
Yeah, but like just sitting there, just like fucking drenched in sweat. I'm
awesome.
just like,
awesome.
I don't like this feeling.
Okay, you really like saunas. How do you feel about steam rooms?
They're okay. They're
They're
fine.
okay?
I feel like steam rooms are like beta saunas in my mind.
Because I'm realizing maybe it is because I'm from Southeast Asia. Because I think steam rooms feel nice. So
I just think
I like the like.
in my head they're just inferior saunas.
I like the heavy air in the steam rooms. You know, it feels
like home.
Yeah, it feels. Maybe I just like the heavy air, the humidity.
I like them too, but I would always prefer a sauna if it's
Yeah, because the sauna, I really hate. Like, I hate like all of the feeling. I hate like the feeling of like sweating, and it's like I don't know. My skin feels really itchy. and
Yeah.
I don't have that in steam rooms. I still like the heat's still a bit too hot, but I would pick a steam room over a sauna any day of the week.
Nah, just put me in an onsen, bro. That's
But
all
like,
I need.
that's why I love there's nothing more fun than being able to chat in a sauna and you just feel so powerful. You feel like like you could do anything when you're discussing anything in a sauna.
For me, I'm just thinking when is it like a socially acceptable time to leave? Like,
Whenever you want to.
because I'm always that guy who's just like,
So I don't want to be the bitch to leave
yeah,
first.
you don't want to be the bitch to leave first, but you're just
you
like,
don't leave first. You just because everyone has like a different.
No, but my idea of leaving first is like 20 seconds.
yeah, you don't realize
that's
how
too
like,
early.
Yeah, right. So when is it acceptable?
I'm in there for like 10 seconds. You're like, you can leave anytime, and like,
20 seconds, your body is still figuring out what the fuck is going on. Like you're not even heating up at that point. You're still got your old body like temperature bringing in. You know what I mean? Like your own. At least 2 minutes is
You're
when
not you yet.
If you go out at 2 minutes, I'd be like, that's fine. You're just not used to it. Like 5 minutes is typical. Five minutes is when you normally. That's like a normal set.
Yeah.
Right. Then you can go out.
Okay, so do you handle being too hot or being too cold better?
Too cold.
Too cold.
Right, because I like same for me. I handle too cold better than being too hot, which is why in onsens I'm always the first one to fucking leave the bath. I'm never going in the sauna and stuff like that because when it feels like my body's cooking, that's when I don't know. That's a much less pleasant experience for me than being a bit too chilly or something.
Yeah, it's weird though because obviously like being in like let's say you're stuck in a jungle, it's like way less dangerous than being stuck in like an actual cold place.
Exactly.
It's weird how our bodies. I guess up to a certain point, your body's like, I love this, and then after it's like, I'm actually dying. Yeah, I'm actually just dying. Like help.
I think I get that thing because it's like I think subconsciously in my head I'm like, it's worse being hot because there's literally nothing I can do after being naked.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm butt naked and I'm still hot. Oh, that's bad. But like, if I'm cold, then I'll just be like, oh, just put another layer on.
Yeah.
It's like an easy fix. But there's no easy fix when you're butt naked and hot at the same time. You know, it's like, what the fuck do I do?
Let me just remove my skin,
Yeah,
guys.
it's like I can't do that. It's like, what am I doing? Okay, now I'm in danger. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think subconsciously I have that. But yeah, again, I just don't like sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no one likes. I do kind of like sweating.
Yeah, right.
I like sweating when it's controlled. When I'm sweating,
Controlled sweating.
Yeah, like if I'm at the gym, I love sweating at the gym. Like when I've got a good sweat going, man.
No, okay, sweating at the gym, I'm okay with that as well because I'm doing that to myself.
That shit feels
and that is like a sign of like, oh, what I am currently doing and spending time with is working, right?
Yeah.
But a sauna, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting there sweating.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's no difference to going outside in Japan during the summer.
First world problems.
There's no difference to going outside in Japan during the summer and being like, well, all right.
Sweat. I like the good
Southeast
controlled
Asia
sweat.
is just if you can't turn off the sauna. Like, that's it.
The sauna is always on.
Yeah, the sauna's always on.
We installed an AC in our sauna just in case.
Yeah, us Southeast Asians, we look at like you Europeans, like you pay to go in a sauna.
You pay to sweat.
Yeah, we just do that naturally, man. What are you talking about?
Like, I think it was something like Angela Merkel always just starts her day off in a sauna or something. It was something like that.
That just sounds. I know
every day sounds excessive.
I know. I know it's like a stigma, but it just sounds incredibly pretentious.
I guess because like saunas are outside of certain European countries, they are a luxury.
Yes.
In certain European countries, they're pretty much everywhere. But everywhere else, it's kind of like you have to be a rich motherfucker to have a sauna.
Yeah.
Or be in a place with a sauna.
Sure.
Well, do you know anyone that has a sauna in their house? I
no, because we're from the UK.
Yeah.
It's just like in the UK, it's a luxury thing.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know, if you went to some European countries, it's way more common. Really common.
Well, it's like having a pool in the UK, right? A pool is like the biggest indicator that you are way too motherfucking rich.
You don't need a fucking pool in the UK.
Exactly.
There's no fucking neat reason for a pool in the UK.
It's like 3 days a year.
Yeah, you have 5 days tops so you can use that shit.
Yeah.
Like, and then you got to pay someone to keep cleaning it? No.
Yeah.
Not happening.